Jeff Jarrett is one of the best wrestlers in the ring as far as safety is concerned. He knows how to do it. He's been in the business over 25 years. When you're in the ring with him, you know you're taken care of. So you got to remember, in wrestling, it's so dangerous that, God forbid, if anything happens in there, you know, it has to do with somebody might have made a mistake. Jeff Jarrett is one of those guys that you know that you can trust and give your body to him, and he'll do right by you. So, you know, as far as that, I mean, Jeff's a pro. I saw an opportunity with TNA, with Impact Wrestling, which it is called now, when I left WWE. I saw a company that was young, had a lot of talent, had ability. What it needed was a big name. They did have Sting that just signed on right before me, but they needed more of a workhorse to kind of get the company moving. When I came aboard, I believe we went from having maybe 20 to 30 house shows a year to 120 house shows a year. We ended up, thank God we had a deal from Spike TV that went from 1 hour a week to 2 hours a week. So when I joined, it looked like things started really moving in the you know, positive direction, and we went forward from there. You know, we have been doing better in ratings. I know that we've been going up and down in ratings in the past. Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff have helped us, but as far as how we're doing right now, we're really strong, but we're stronger more internationally than we are in the United States. I think because WWE is such an old name, a big name, people are very aware of who they are. They've been around for over 100 years. It's kind of hard to compete against them. Wrestling is universal. It's worldwide, and you can make a heck of a lot of money on TV deals all over the world. I think we have probably over 120 different deals as far as TV in 120 different countries. So there is a lot of money to be made, not just in the United States, but all over the world. And we've been able to really take advantage of that in other parts of the world besides here. I really love the six-sided ring. It made us different. It separated us from the WWE. I got used to it right away. It gave you more options. It was very innovative, and I was comfortable with it. And the first time I got in the ring, I didn't have to practice. I just got in there. First match I had was with Samoa Joe, and it went very well. But you know what? The traditional four-sided ring, I think, is what we wanted to go back to, and bring who we are, which is wrestling. You know, bring that name back into it. We're not just sports entertainment. We are claiming we are wrestling. We love our storylines, but when it comes down to it, at the pay-per-views or whatever it ends up, you always end up wrestling in the ring, regardless. So, you know, the other company wants to say that they're no longer wrestling, they're entertainment, but any storyline you have always ends up at a pay-per-view, and what do you do at a pay-per-view? You wrestle in the ring. I already talked to creative in Impact Wrestling, with TNA Impact Wrestling, about changing my theme song to a patriotic kind of music that's identical to the one in the WWE. I did love the song. I do want to hear that chant again. I believe we can do it. We've been talking about that in the past 4 or 5, 6 months. So God willing, in the next maybe 6 months, my theme music will change, and you'll hear the USOC chants again. I would like that, and I think that I think everybody else, as a fan, they love to do it. Whether I was a good guy or a bad guy, it was catchy, and everybody did it, and I do miss it. So yeah, we've been talking about it. You know, my goal is to retain the title and to remain champion. Bobby Roode's goal is to get the torch passed to him. Is it time for Bobby Roode? You know, it's not completely up to me, but all in all, when I go out there, I am going to wrestle to win. I want to retain the title. I think Bobby Roode is at a point in his career where he has an opportunity to be a bigger star. Will he be the name and face of the company? Yes, he will be. I don't think it's right now, but I do believe it's in the near future. But it remains to be seen. What I can tell you and what I can guarantee you is that you will see the best match of the year at Bound for Glory when Kurt Angle wrestles Bobby Roode. The talent of Bobby is just so overwhelming. When I watch him, I really get excited because it shows me that there's so many young talent in TNA that I still have not wrestled. I had the opportunity, and I mean it, an opportunity to wrestle Amazing Red. And what a match I had with him. God bless him. It was like wrestling Rey Mysterio, the younger, fresher Rey Mysterio when he was, 10 years ago. Guys like that, and Bobby Roode and James Storm, who I wrestled a couple weeks ago. We had an awesome match. It makes me excited about the future of Impact Wrestling, about who I can wrestle, and not just Jeff Jarrett and Sting and Samoa Joe. After a while it gets old. You want fresh talent, and I have a lot of talent there to work with.